everybody, welcome to Midtown Comics TV. I am Jennifer Ewing, and since it's St. Patrick's Day, we thought it would be fun to tell you all about some Irish superheroes while we are on our way to the bar. Born and raised in Hell's Kitchen, New York, Matt Murdock was a red-headed kid whose Irish father, Jack, raised him with strong Catholic values. When he was still a kid, Matt saved a blind man from being hit by a truck carrying radioactive materials and wound up with some of it hitting his eyes. He lost his sight, but the rest of his senses now worked at a superhuman level. He could hear people's heartbeats, had a greater sense of balance and agility, and could even read newspaper ink with his fingers like Braille. Matt spent the next several years training under a mysterious teacher named Stick, who taught him martial arts, acrobatics, and how to use his powers to develop a radar sense. As an adult, he became a defense attorney and decided to join the superhero ranks for times when the law wasn't enough. Remembering a nickname he'd had as a kid, he called himself Daredevil. Born in the Lower East Side, Steve Rogers was a kid of Irish ancestry who wanted to join the army during World War II. He was considered too weak and sickly, but his passion was obvious, so he became part of Operation Rebirth, an experiment to create a super soldier. After drinking a serum and being subjected to strange radiation, Steve became as strong, fast, and agile as a human body can possibly be. But thanks to Nazi sabotage, the secret behind the super soldier serum was lost and couldn't be perfectly duplicated again. Steve wasn't just a prototype now, he was one of a kind. After months of combat training, he was given a costume that would make him a rallying symbol for American troops as he went out to fight Nazi agents as Captain America. Due to being kept in suspended animation for decades, Steve is still young and vital today and operating as a hero, even though his old partner Bucky Barnes has become the new Captain America. Sean Cassidy was a blue-collar guy who later joined Interpol. When he was a teenager, he learned that he was a mutant, born with sonic abilities that let him fly and deliver sonic blasts that could blow apart buildings.
Banshee's daughter Teresa has the same powers. Under the codename Siren, she's been a member of the team's X-Force and later X-Factor.
Not to be confused with the Marvel villain who's fought Ghost Rider and Spider-Man. This is a DC Comics hero. Jack-o'-lantern was originally Daniel Cormack. He was a farmer's son, and he found out that his dad had gotten a magic lantern from the Irish fairy folk. Daniel found out that when he held the lantern, he had superhuman strength, flight, he could cast illusions, he could teleport, and he could control fire and fog. Years later, he died. His lantern went to his cousin, Liam McHugh. Liam got the same powers but had them internalized so that he wouldn't lose them if he let go of the lantern. For a while now, he's fought with the Ultramarine Corps, protecting not just Earth, but parallel Earths on occasion.
Molly Fitzgerald is an Irish woman with strange talents. She can see lost souls of people who were innocent victims of war or terrorist attacks. When these ghosts came to her, they can cause good luck for her and bad luck for any enemies. Making a costume for herself, Molly became Shamrock and has been working as a superhero on and off for years.
Now, most people are familiar with Hal Jordan, the Green Lantern. He's the most famous of them. And you might have seen Jon Stewart in the cartoon. Kyle Rayner for a while was thought to be the last Green Lantern. Kyle was basically the torchbearer for a few years until he could help bring Hal and the rest of the Green Lantern Corps back to power. Even though he has a lot of adventures in space, Kyle never forgets where he came from. His father was a Mexican-American and his mother was Irish, and she is so proud of her roots, she actually had Kyle learn Gaelic.